Hi, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Bruce. Last name is Nelson. I'm an executive director with a company by the name of Melaleuca. We're so happy that you decided to take a little bit of your precious time and analyze what we do and why it works, and see if we don't come to the same conclusion that we did some 14 years ago, that this is a real business with a real outcome that will outlast all of us as far as time spent. And certainly one thing I don't want to do is waste my time. So appreciate you being here. I'm going to start with the company's founder and CEO. His name is Frank L. Vandersloot. Give you a little background as to where Melaleuca came from and why it was created in the first place. We appreciate your time. Here's Frank.
Hello. Thank you for letting us tell you a little bit today about our company. Now, it would not surprise me a bit if you'd never heard about Melaleuca. After all, we don't advertise on television or in magazines, and there's a good reason that we don't. Did you know that when you buy a product at the grocery store, over 63% of the price of that product goes to pay for advertising, store expenses, and middlemen? 63%. That's quite a lot. That's about $2.50 on a product that costs just $4. Our customers order directly from the manufacturer. In other words, they order directly from Melaleuca. Melaleuca doesn't spend anything on advertising or middlemen. In fact, we depend solely on word of mouth to get out the good news about our product. Every customer we have was referred to us by another customer. So it makes sense to us to share the revenue from our business with those customers. But we'll tell you more about that later. Our business model has worked pretty well over the last 27 years. In 1990, our fifth year in business, Inc. magazine ranked Melaleuca as the 37th fastest growing privately held company in America. And we've been growing rapidly ever since. Over 850,000 households shop with us every month. Last year, we had over $1.1 billion in annual sales. It's become a marketing revolution. We started our business in September of 1985. We wanted to create a different kind of business, different in many ways. We wanted to create a business that would have a positive impact on people's lives and be good for all those who would ever become affiliated with it. We did not want to ever forget what we were trying to accomplish. So the first thing that we did, even long before we opened our doors, was to establish our mission statement: to enhance the lives of those we touched by helping people reach their goals. We thought if we could help people reach their goals in life, we could do a lot of good in the world. So we set out to learn about people's goals. We learned that high on the list of most people's priorities was to have good health and to lead a long, vibrant, and healthy life. There's a high demand for effective, health-oriented, natural products. There's a business axiom that says, the company with the best product wins. We knew if we were going to be successful, our product line would have to be exceptional. So we established relationships with several doctors and pharmacists and scientists and universities from around the world. From them, we learned a lot. One thing we learned was that grocery store brands are not very hard to beat. In their quest for profits, the major corporations often sacrifice product quality by using cheap and sometimes even harmful ingredients. Our research taught us that nature provides hundreds of safe, natural ingredients, which are sometimes more expensive, but often more effective and much safer to use than the cheap synthetics produced by the major manufacturers. We also learned that there was a lot of folklore and myths around the natural ingredients. The challenge was to separate truth from fiction and science from folklore. And in our book, science always wins. It's been a very exciting journey. With the help of dozens of scientists and universities, we've now developed over 350 products. Many have patents, some with jaw-dropping results. All are not only very effective, but also safe for our bodies, our homes, and the environment. In short, they're far better than the grocery store brands, and without all the side effects of all the drugstore brands. And they're all backed with scientific data and research, and they all come with a money-back guarantee. And believe it or not, they're all very reasonably priced, often costing less than the grocery store brands. And we're able to offer an extra 30 to 40% discount to customers who buy from us every month, which 95% of our customers do. That's right, 95% of our customers who shopped with us last month will shop again with us this month. That's because over the years we've developed some pretty exciting products. We've developed a vitamin mineral supplement called Alligo that is far better than the major brands that you buy in the grocery store. Alligo minerals are 10 times more soluble and 4 times more absorbable, and we have the science to back it up. But the real proof is in the lives of the thousands of people using that product. Better health, more energy, and we believe longer lives. We've developed a skin lotion that is far better than Eucerin for dry skin and serious skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. We've developed a heart health product that appears to be even better for heart health than aspirin, without the side effects of aspirin. We've developed a natural glucosamine-based product that is far better than the best product in the market for healthy joints. Today we know many serious diseases are spread through our hands or food touching unclean surfaces. Melaleuca has developed a natural product based on herbs that is gentle enough to use around kids and even on food surfaces that kills 99% of all harmful germs and viruses. We've developed a laundry detergent from natural ingredients that does a much better job than the major grocery store brands and is safer for the environment and costs much less to use. These are just a few of the many major breakthroughs we've made adhering to our mission of enhancing lives. There are hundreds more. The response from our customers has been almost overwhelming. We found that it's really true. The company with the best product wins.
Thank you, Frank. Gosh, what a concept, what a philosophy. And Melaleuca, the beauty of Melaleuca, among many things, is that it's not new money. Everybody already buys what we make. People literally simply switch stores. They change brands, if you will. They buy from an American manufacturer rather than where these other products that are grocery store brands are made, of course, oftentimes in foreign countries where controls and chemicals aren't necessarily the issue of the day. But here's what we don't do. We're not distributors. We don't have any inventory. We don't take orders. We don't deliver products. We don't bill or collect money from anybody. We don't pressure people to buy what we have. They buy it because they like it. They see the value in it, and they just never leave. No repeat sales presentations, and best of all, no risk. We break our product line into 5 different categories, and I'll go through these categories pretty quickly, but it'll give you a good sense and a good feel for what we do and why it works. The first division is called EcoSense, and EcoSense really stands for 2 things: economically, but also ecologically friendly cleaning products. When I first looked at Melaleuca back in 1998, I asked this question: why is it that we're involved with cleaners? What does that have to do with human health? How's that connected to wellness? And I said, well, you're probably a victim of advertising, which I find that most folks are. And so I decided to start doing some research, and boy, was I surprised by what I found. Chlorine bleach, as an example, is a chemical nightmare. If people knew what chlorine bleach did to themselves, did to their children, did to their pets, what it does to the environment, I don't believe anybody would use it. It's neurotoxic, it's carcinogenic. You run it down the drain, it doesn't just disappear. It ends up in the rivers, the lakes, and eventually the oceans of life. So bleach, bottom line is, it hurts us as we use it, and it hurts our planet when we're done with it. Same is true of ammonia. Formaldehyde, you'll find in products like Johnson's baby shampoo. They hide it on the label by using a chemical reference, which is quaternium-15. That's formaldehyde. Well, that's just crazy making to me, to put formaldehyde on the head of a baby. According to the World Health Organization, it's also neurotoxic, carcinogenic, and damages skin. Really, the only way you can honestly tell anymore whether a product is dangerous to those you love or not is, does it have a safety cap? If it has a child guard or a safety cap, what they're telling you is what's in the bottle is dangerous. It's toxic, in some cases can actually be fatal to a child. Well, what do? Well, Melaleuca oil, which has a nickname of tea tree oil, is nature's most powerful solvent. It'll dissolve super glue. It'll take ink out of leather and gum out of carpet, and yet it's not a chemical. So it doesn't hurt us, doesn't hurt our children, has no negative effect whatsoever on the environment. And maybe best of all, in these economic times, even though they're better and safer, they're actually less expensive than the stuff we're buying at the store anyway. Our laundry detergent, which is patented, 1 bottle replaces 3 bottles of Tide. It's 40% less money than Tide. Our tile cleaner, Tub and Tile, replaces things like Tilex. And if you've ever used Tilex, and I have to tell you how bad that is for you, just spray it in the bathroom and try to breathe. It's a horrible product. Tub and Tile will do a better job than Tilex. You don't have to put on any rubber gloves or a safety suit to use it. And believe me, if you're using Tilex, you should wear all that safety equipment. Melaleuca cares about the environment. We've been given all kinds of awards over the years for protecting and preserving the earth. We will continue to do our part. We believe that we owe it to our children. We're borrowing this planet from our children. We owe them a better result than what we're giving them so far. Melaleuca is also proven to do many other things scientifically. It's also a fungicide, so it kills athlete's foot, it kills fingernail fungus, and it kills mold. It has multiple benefits in dental care. It kills all the germs that causes periodontal disease, bleeding gums, and gingivitis. So by somebody just changing where, not what, but where they buy their dental products, it's a slam dunk. You can eliminate periodontal disease, bleeding gums, and gingivitis in their lives forever. Frank alluded to our patented product called Renew. Help with any kind of a skin condition, whether it's dry skin, psoriasis, rosacea, whatever it may be. We find that most people that try this product literally get well. Bath and body products that are salon quality and yet still cost less money than Walmart. A shampoo without sulfates for less than $5. Paul Mitchell charges twice as much for a smaller bottle. And so this is about real value, about focusing on the customer, giving them more bang for their buck, if you will, and making the promise either you love what we make or it's free. The next division is called Sei Bella. Sei Bella means you're beautiful in Italian, and we got involved in hair care, skin care, and cosmetics about a dozen years ago when we realized that cosmetic companies were using an awful lot of chemicals that people shouldn't be exposed to. My goodness, there was a study that came out 2 years ago that showed that dozens of brands of lipstick sold in America contain lead. Well, how many studies would you have to ignore to put lead in a product? You can't even put it in paint because a kid might eat a paint chip and you're going to put it in the lipstick? Makes no sense to me, and I certainly wouldn't spend any of my money with those folks for that reason alone. But Melaleuca's next division of products is called Allego. We're a pharmaceutically licensed company. We're also a pharmaceutically licensed manufacturer. We've made many discoveries over the years. One Frank talked about is Allego. Minerals that actually absorb into the body. Well, why is that important? Well, the rest of them don't. Centrum and One A Day are literally unabsorbable by a human being, and so if your body can't assimilate it or absorb it, there certainly isn't going to be any physical benefit to the person that took it. We're so sure this works. Here's our promise. Anybody can try these vitamins for 90 days. If you don't feel better, it's free. A lot of great research on omega-3s and what the health benefits are. Everybody should be taking an omega-3 supplement. One of the reasons why you hear all the time that you should eat more fish. It's a source of omega-3s. Unfortunately, most fish are contaminated. But Melaleuca came up with the process of making omega-3s now in a liquid form, but make it taste well enough where children will consume it without having to be chased down and held down to do it. Actually tastes very, very good. It's 100% pure, and omega-3s have been linked to things like Alzheimer's, dementia, and the reversal thereof, intellect in a child. If the mom takes omega-3s during pregnancy, it's proven that the child will have a higher IQ than the ones that did not. Lowers the risk of heart disease, and there's so many other things and so many other reasons why a person should take omega-3 supplements. I certainly hope you give it a try and see what it does for the health of you and those that you care the most about. Heart Health Solutions, we're the #1 company as far as natural solutions to heart health. Provex C is a patented product that literally reverses the 3 most common causes of heart disease. Fiber-wise, 7 types of the right type of digestive fiber, helps with things like Crohn's disease, naturally lowers cholesterol, helps with regularity and many other digestive issues. And Phytomega on the right lowers LDL cholesterol on average 29%, and it's not a drug. I'm sure you've seen the drug commercials are hard to avoid anymore, but statin drugs like Lipitor and Mevacor damage your kidneys, damage your liver, create arthritis, and now they've been linked directly to diabetes, especially in women. Wouldn't you rather have high cholesterol than all those side effects? Well, here's a way to lower the LDL cholesterol the same or more than a statin drug would typically do, but you get to skip and eliminate any and all side effects. But again, Melaleuca makes over 350 products. All of them are proprietary. Again, many of them are patented, but the bottom line is these are things that everybody buys and everybody uses already anyway. All we ask of our preferred customers is to give us some predictability. Spend a little bit of your existing budget with us instead of them. Typically, our customers will spend about $50 to $60 of their hard-earned dollars with us instead of them. And again, keep in mind, this is anyway money. You're going to buy these products from somebody anyway. This is never going to be a new expense. By the fact that we can predict with certainty what our customers are going to need and order, we employ what's called just-in-time manufacturing. And what that does for us as a company is it lowers the cost of manufacturing these products significantly. And we pass that savings on to our customers by giving our loyal customers a 30 to 40% discount literally on everything we make. We also give new members $100 in free products, and the way that works is the second through the 6th month, 5 months in a row, people get to pick from a list and literally get $20 worth of free products a month for 5 consecutive months. Now, we're not crazy about giving away products, but the reason we do it is we know how good they are. But you get people to try them. The vast majority of people that try anything we make will continue to buy it and use it. So we're willing to take a hit up front by giving it away, treat a lifetime customer in the back. And going back to our growth chart, it obviously works pretty well. We also have agreements with over 600 retailers where they give our members additional discounts. Places I'm sure you shop at anyway. Target, Best Buy, Macy's, PetSmart, Nordstrom, Overstock.com. Not only can you continue to shop at your favorite stores, we certainly hope you do, but you'll get additional discounts because of the fact that you're affiliated with Melaleuca. What does it cost to become a Melaleuca Preferred member? It's a one-time fee of $29, which I might add is also refundable for 4 months. And so the risk here is and always has been zero. Now what you get for $29 is a package of information, our catalogs, DVDs, this presentation both in an audio and a printed and a video format. And so you can also present this, if you wish, electronically without having to do much, if any, public speaking at all. The only other requirement is to be a customer. Well, let's be realistic here. We're somebody else's customer anyway. We do have a requirement if you want to participate in all of our discounts and benefits. That requirement is 35 product points. It's an international number. What does that mean in America? It means $15 a week, $60 a month. And I guarantee you this, all you have to do is take your own grocery list and buy from us what you were going to go down and buy at the store anyway, and you'll literally double and triple that number every month. More and more people looking for a way to make extra money. Well, certainly there's an answer for that here, but they want to bridge the gap in household expenses. They want to get out of debt. They want to stay home with their children. They want a secure retirement plan that they can actually retire one day and not be dependent on the government. Time freedom to enjoy life on their own terms. And another issue here is this is also an inheritable asset to our children. When something happens to my wife and I, our Melaleuca income will be passed on to them, and they can have a great life as we've enjoyed while we're here. We want them to have the same life while we're not. Anybody can do this. The revenue sharing concept here is pretty simple. We help people set up their own account. Very similar in many ways to joining Netflix or Amazon.com. Once that account is established, everybody orders what they want from the company directly. They either go onto the internet, they can order 24/7, or they can call an 800 number and talk to a live operator in America, not Bangladesh, but in America, that understands our products, can take the customer's order, and of course answer their questions. And again, Melaleuca so far has paid $3.4 billion in commissions and bonuses to folks like myself and tens of thousands of others that simply decided that helping people and getting paid for that would be okay. Anybody can do this. It's just a matter of whether or not they want to. And many of our customers are just customers. There is no obligation to build a Melaleuca business. But if you have an interest in making money, when we refer people to Melaleuca, we get a $25 bonus for bringing that customer to Melaleuca. And we get anywhere from 7 to 20% on everything that customer will order from then on, literally forever. Now, I've got people I've showed this to 170 some months ago. They've ordered 170 plus months in a row. I've been paid 170 plus times, and I showed them Melaleuca just once, and they never ordered anything from me. We also get paid a minimum of 7% when anyone else enters our team. However they arrive here doesn't matter. Whether we know them or not doesn't matter. We get paid a minimum of 7% on all of the customers that, again, fall inside of our organization. Now, the first goal anybody should have that's looking at this as an income is to become what we call a director. All that means is you've helped 8 people establish a shopping account. 8 people that have what I call the 3 Bs. They breathe, they brush, and they bathe. If they breathe, brush, and bathe, we know they're buying what we make. They're just so far buying it from somebody else. Well, what could a person expect to earn? Well, if you do that in your first calendar month, $614 is the average first check for somebody that becomes a director with Melaleuca, what again means 8 customers. And if a person stops there and never goes any further, the residual income on the bottom there is $168 a month for someone that has decided to stay as a director and go no further. A director 2 has 10 of their own customers, so you've added 2 more, total of 20 throughout the whole organization. If you do that in the first month, it's been done by many people in the past. $1,018 is the average first check, and $328 per month would be the residual income if they stopped and stayed as a director 2. Melaleuca pays really interesting bonuses to folks that are willing to help others. A director 3, as an example, means that you have one director in your business. One of your customers raised their hand and said, hey, would you help me? I need to make some money here. And so we help that person acquire 8 of their own customers. If you do it in Pacesetter time, $1,489 is the upfront money. That's the average. And $640 a month would be the residual piece if a person stopped and stayed as a director 3. And you can see what directors are worth. 2 directors, the average income goes to $1,036 a month. 3, it goes to $1,736 a month. And 4, it's $2,597 a month. And again, if you do that in Pacesetter time, which just means you do it within a certain time element, it's over $7,000 in upfront commissions and bonuses just to get there. I wanted to do this full time, so I looked down through their structure and I said, okay, what would I have to do to be able to do this full time? And what jumped off the page at me back then was senior director. If I could just get there, I could change my family's life. So I focused on senior director. It means you've helped 5 people become a director or higher. We're able to do that in 4 months. But look at the average income last year as a senior. It was $62,326. That's almost $5,200 a month. And you get a free car. My wife has had 8 new cars since we've been with Melaleuca, and I haven't paid for any of them. They've all been free to me. But as a senior director, they pay you $400 a month extra for whatever kind of car you want. And again, we don't care what kind or what color it is. We just send you the money. Executive director is where I am today. It took me 10 months to get here. At this status last year, the average income was $162,553. That's $13,546 per month, and a $1,000 car bonus. My wife's current car payment is $615 a month. Well, they still send her $1,000. She actually makes money on the car plan, and I do subscribe to the happy wife, happy life theory, and it seems like the cars do help. Corporate director, what a corporate director has accomplished with Melaleuca is they've helped 5 people make $162,000 or more a year. The side effect or the reward for them is almost $94,000 a month, $1.1 million a year. If that's in fact important to you, then that would be the status I would certainly tell you to focus upon. I don't run across people on a regular basis that are worried about making $1 million a year, but I do run across people on a regular basis that are worried about their future. How am I going to be okay? If the cost of everything keeps going up, gas is an example, and my income doesn't change, I'm literally worse off every year. Well, that's true of way too many Americans, and we'd certainly like to be part of being able to change that with you. And certainly this is a vehicle that can make that happen. There's 3 categories of folks that join Melaleuca. First category is a person that just wants to be a customer. They don't have any interest in building a business, and that's perfectly okay. But they do like the idea of shopping for better products for less money that don't harm their family, their children, or, of course, the planet. Category 2 is a part-time person. They'll invest 5 to 15 hours a week, but their goal is $500 to $3,000 a month in residual income. And a category 3 is a person that wants to make significant money. Somebody like myself. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was willing to work hard. I got up early and stayed up late, especially that first year. But a significant income or a category 3 person wants to make $5,000 a month up. There's 3 simple steps to getting started here. One is to set up an account and try the products. I mean, let's be realistic here. If the products weren't any good, the business wouldn't matter. I mean, I wouldn't do it, and I doubt you would either. But our luck of the day here is the products are excellent. They are just phenomenal. People try them and rarely go back to what they used to use. Everybody in Melaleuca has what we call a backup order on file. What does that mean? Well, a backup order is a safety net. It's designed to protect your status, to protect your business, and also your check if you're building a business with us. The only way a person would ever get a backup order is if they went through an entire calendar month and they didn't place a minimum order of 35 points or more, then and only then, the first of the following month, Melaleuca would send that person a backup order. Now, we even teach people how to quit here. If somebody wants to leave us, all they got to do is notify the company by the 25th of any given month and they're done. So there is no long-term obligation here. But again, a backup order, you can pre-select it ahead of time. You'd actually know what's in it in case you ever got one. I mean, I never have. I've been here 14 years. I've never got one. I doubt you will either. And again, the guarantee is always the same anyway. If you ever get anything from Melaleuca that doesn't fit your needs, it's going to be free anyway. Getting started the right way, focus on the right column there. That's bonuses. If you're a person that wants to make money and you want to do it quickly, focus on that right column. It's $13,200 in extra money that you can get by building a Melaleuca business within a certain time element. Now, we went through all those statuses in 4 months, and because of that, our fourth check, March of '99, was $13,770 for that 1 month. That set us free. My wife was able to quit her job. I was able to walk away from a business that I wanted out of anyway. We've both been doing Melaleuca full time since March of '99. Now, there is 2 packages of products that are only available to new people. They're both optional, not required, but there's a couple of reasons why you should put some serious thought into doing it. The first one's the obvious one, the belief in the products. Get it out of the way. Try as many things as you can, as quickly as you can, and see how good they really are, because the products are the business. The value pack is 30 of our most popular products. It's the vitamins, the minerals, the heart product, dental, hair care, laundry. They're all in there. Give you a chance to convert your home. Save another 33% off of our own preferred price. Total cost of a value pack is $199, and the guarantee's the same. If you didn't like it for some reason, it would still be free. An essentials pack on the left is a similar idea, but it's twice as many products. It's 60 instead of 30, so you get twice as many products to try, 34% discount, and again, it's $299 for an essentials pack. The second reason to do one of these packages, it's required if you want to double the bonuses. So don't shoot yourself in the foot and lose out on $6,600 in extra money because you started the wrong way. The right way to get started, especially if you're going to build a local business in your own community, is to purchase what we call a Pacesetter pack. It would either be a value pack or an essentials pack plus 10 business kits. So the total will be $489 for a value pack with these starter kits and $589 if it's an essentials pack. But that's 10 membership kits that you would have ahead of time. And the reason that we suggest you do that is you can hand those kits to that person as they enroll rather than waiting a few days for UPS to bring it to them. We appreciate your time here today. We hope this was helpful. Get back to the person that invited you to this overview. Set up a temporary Melaleuca account. Try these life-changing products. I guarantee you this. You'll never regret that. It's one of the best decisions we've ever made. I certainly hope you agree and you give us a try. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you're having a great day. We'll talk to all of you soon.